What's up, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Let's Talk Toys. As always, I'm your host, or ho-ho-host, Dave Wonder. How's it going, folks? Happy Monday. I'm here to drop a little toy news, do a little toy talk, have a little fun, give you a little update on the rest of the year. And yeah, hi, everybody. Thought it'd be kind of fun to, I don't know, wear something stupid for the show. Be a good times. Oh, how's it going, Mitch? Oh, man, a lot of y'all been chiming off early in the stream. Good gravy. All right, we got Gilgamesh in there. We got Shakes, Adam K. How's it going, Mixie? We got Mike. We got the Mighty Mike. Stanley's Toy Channel in there. Epic Badger, Boo Cat, Mike. Deal it up, Teal Mike. We got Josh in there. Fortnite Comics going back and forth for a bit. We got Boo Cat in there too. Jamie Lynn. What up, Darth Pendergast in there. Phantom Crow. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? We got Shakes. I get that reference. What up, Luca? Robo should come back for one of these. You never know. What is up, everybody? Good gravy, good gravy. What up, Rufus? How's it going? Goddamn, Dave. After Robo's last weekly video, you having last Let's Talk Toys scared the shit out of me. Hey. It says last of 2023 because I think this will be the last of the formal toy news for 2023 because next Monday is Christmas Day. I don't think they're going to be dropping a lot of hot toy news going into Christmas, but you never know. So stay tuned for that. I got to spend time with the fam too, but maybe I'll pop on here for a little late night toy chat too. It'll be good either way. What up, Earl? How's it going, everybody? What up, Panther? Fan Spirit Jaga is great. I got mine direct. Oh, okay. Season's greetings, Chris. How's it going? What up, Batman? Always something fun to say. So many live streams in the last 24 hours. I know. You can see Todd putting out news by Monday. Very possibly biggest toy news of the week. Veebs, Robo and Veebs leaving the whoosh. Yeah. Yeah. Frigging wild, right? Glad that they're doing their own thing, though. I'm very excited to see what comes from it. Hopefully you'll see their face pop up on here a little more often. I've been trying to get Veebs on Turtle Talk forever, but excited for them. Excited to see what's next. So all the best to those guys. They know that I'm rooting for them. So yeah. Seems like Walmart is getting in the shipping early game. Got 2 figs that were slated for February. Damn. All right. Santa Dave dyed his hair. I did not dye my beard brown. Anyway, Todd's gonna drop his Santified Batman wave on Christmas Day. Probably. They're doing good. I'm with you, Stanley. I had the stream on last night as I was working in here, so I agree, Josh. So fingers crossed. Hopefully they get a restful rest of 2023, and 2024 is the best one yet. But yeah, should we dive into the toy news? I don't know. Yeah, we should, because you know what? Let's get going. Earl Legends Void Wave shipped. Holy shit! Oh damn! I saw I ordered Justice, and it popped up early on BBTS. It said shipping soon, so be interesting to see. So let's dive into toy news, shall we? Starting off with a little exciting news. TNA Wrestling, formerly Impact, formerly TNA Wrestling, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, that is partnering with Powertown Wrestling to produce TNA action figures and accessories, Series 1, to debut in summer of next year. This was announced pretty early this morning. Very exciting. For those of you who remember the old school Toy Biz line of TNA, it was technically Marvel Toys then. Those were badass, and Powertown is presenting some of the absolute best wrestling figures that are out there right now. So very excited to see that. Very excited to see what roster they choose to run with. Okay, we can talk about how well Dave's pulling that. Hey, it's a good hat. NECA is going to announce Krampus next week, maybe. Todd already solicited 2 Santa Batmans. This will be Jokerized Santa Batman. Ooh. Kroger's, what? They also teased a big signing in their next pay-per-view. They did. I will be very excited to see where this goes. I was a big Impact / Total Nonstop Action Wrestling fan in my heyday of my wrestling love, so I'm very excited to see where this leads. So what happens to the first wave of Impact action figures that was going to be made? That got shit canned. unfortunately. Next year, Santa Dave needs a pink Santa hat. I actually looked for one. It was a lot harder to find than I thought. Fun fact, this Santa hat I've had since I was a little kid. And it hangs up on the banister up upstairs. But if you find a hot pink Santa hat for a big gourd, send it to the P.O. box. I'll gladly reimburse you or send you some goodies or something. Because that'd be dope. All right, moving on. Toddy Mac diving into more Batman action figures. Why is my info thing not popping up? There we go. Starting off with Blind as a Bad Batman. This is when he's temporarily blinded and he has the headset to start, and then they fit it underneath the cowl. The thing that bothers me though is that whole apparatus is really awkward, and then they just kind of have this cord that just trails off into nothingness, which I don't think looks good. I know for the most part this is a straight repaint. It bugs the piss. There's something off about that chunk of Batman that just doesn't look right. So either that head is very stretchy, or Dave's head was as big as Earl. Actually, it's stretchy, more so. Check Victoria's Secret for Pink Santa. I didn't, although all right. Lock up. You catch him, and I'll walk him up. There we go. What up with them? Yeah. So Blind as a Bad Batman. With the lockup build a figure, we'll get into him in just a moment. At least we can expect a hard hack Batman later on. Oh, for sure. Yeah, the face is very, very pale. It's just very, very. I don't know. I will say this. I got this figure. You watched me repaint it. If you watched that episode of Chop and Shop, and I gotta say, I'm really disappointed in the quality of the figures. Moving on, we got a re-release of the Joker with a trench coat. This, I believe, was released as part of a 4-pack with Walmart, and also part of, I think, there was the Emotions pack originally. A plethora of hands, the arms to lock up, and the smiling Prince of Crime. To be fair, in that episode, it hung loose because he had it plugged into the Batplane and broke the power cord when he. Oh, okay. Even so, it just, I don't know, like put it under the cape or something. Just bugs me. Then the Riddler, again, straight re-release, couple sets of hands, Lockup's baton and his cane. Well, Riddler's cane. Commissioner Gordon, again with the cell shading, comes with the shoulder pads of Lockup, as well as the hands, the head for Lockup, and then he does have his bullhorn. There we go. Although interestingly enough, this original Commissioner Gordon came with his 6-shooter, so kind of a bummer that that's not happening. But I think that's just part of the Warner Brothers thing. Was the Condiment King Baff any good? I'm interested in line for him only. You know, I got to handle one recently, and it was great. Honestly, it was the best quality figure out of all of them. So I'm wondering if it's suffering from using old tools or whatnot to make or to remake some of these figures. But who knows? Moving on to the NECA Store US exclusive Monsterizer. This is available on their website right now. Very cool, light up effects, throwback to the old school line. Very neat to see though. Details on the proton pack behind you. It's a non-licensed nuclear accelerator. Now it is the HasLab one that I've started to tweak a little bit. I've actually been recording what I'm doing to it too, so hopefully I'll eventually get around to editing a bajillion of those videos. So we'll see. The pew 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 could be hiding behind the Logan package. Very true. I like all the gauges and such, and the switches and the little heartbeat monitor. Then Toddy Mac dropping this. I don't even know what to call it. The accent edition, Red Hood. I mean, paint the skin on his arms, and it's not an accent edition. Ta-da! I am excited that it looks like the paint's much cleaner on this one, because in the initial release it was really sloppy on all the ones that I found. So fingers crossed for those who want it. Moving over, we have Joshua Rosefield from Bring Arts. This is from Final Fantasy. Just a tall, lanky looking figure. Comes with a couple hands, a sword, and a dagger. Yo, what up, Deku? Long time no see. I just need a regular Red Hood, right? Jacket was brown. Black jacket's fine too. And this one got out. But this is what I'm talking about. This picture does not look right. Like his jaw flares out too far at the bottom, and like it makes him look like that's the tick. It's weird. No weapons or guns, of course, for that redhead. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. But he does have holsters, which bothers the piss out of me. Why are you giving a figure? There we go. Why are you giving them holsters if you're not going to give them the guns? Bring Arts is Play Arts Kai. I believe so, yes. But yeah. There he is, all built out. Figure's looking pretty good, except for that stupid one. Although the cell shading is also back, for those who are wondering. Although it looks, oh, okay, it is on Joker. Doesn't look like there's anything on Riddler. There is on Gordon because he has this kind of dark brown swoosh, and then it looks like he peed himself. Woohoo! Mutton Junkyard Heaven moved up to January 4th release on Pulse. Wow. But yeah, it bugs me. Moving into Marvel Legends, we have the Crimson Cowl, Red, no, because it's not Red Hood, Crimson Hood. Shit, why can't I think of the character's name? Damn. But we'll move into what was covered. Red Widow. Okay, shit, I was way off. That's my bad. It's been a day, folks. Everyone, Pee Pants Gordon. Red Widow. Got it. Sorry. There's a lot to cover. We're going to couple straight up re-releases. We have the Fantascienza Endgame Iron Man, and then we have the Iron Spider re-released for the billionth time, it feels like. Although this time he comes with webs that have been re-released a couple times. Excited for those who need them, but easy pass for me. Then popping over, we're going to, I think, do a little double dip in here, if I remember correctly, because I think the X-Men, for some reason, the X-Men images were renamed twice. But we're moving into the X-Men 97 wave, too. Hoodlum says, wish we could get an Isaiah Bradley. I think we will eventually. But X-Men 97 wave 2, starting off with Nightcrawler. Again, looks like they've modified the classic body with pinless technology. I like that they're doing the shadow and the kind of cell shading on the head. Looks pretty damn cool. I just heard Redwood, Redweed, and Red Widow. Take a breath, Dave. You take a breath. 1 billion spiders, which sounds like my worst nightmare. And then we have Executioner, who does have his Friends of Humanity badge on there, which will be interesting to see how they do that in the show. He has his couple of spikes, as well as his big, crazy-looking ray gun. Hasbro loves changing things up when it comes to dates. I think it's just a matter of how quickly it gets through the factories. But yeah, Executioner, looking pretty awesome. I remember that figure growing up. He had the crazy spinning hand accessory. Kind of excited to get this one on the shelf along with the rest of the X-Villains. And then we will pop over. Also, interestingly enough, I just realized they have the first wave on the card. I wonder if that'll change for wave 2. We have Magneto in his kind of very classic, classic being classic, not his red and purple costume, but this is a vintage costume. Is that better? From his time kind of leading the X-Men almost. I do like that we get 2 alternate portraits. Also, now you can make a really easy Joseph custom. Yeah, Headmaster Eric. Next up, Jean Grey, looking fantastic, looking extraordinary. Is that better? I like that you get her hair down, as well as kind of the classic X-Men animated cartoon where she has the ponytail sticking out back. We're probably days or hours from being notified that the Retro Spider-Man wave is shipped. Fingers crossed. I don't know. I'd like to get hands on those figures. I do also enjoy that she, interestingly enough, she has a fist, she has a splayed hand, and then her alternate hands are splayed hands. So she has 3 splayed hands. I think this one's a little more type thing, or maybe one of those. I don't know. Looks weird. Can you tell which finger was dislocated most? I need a break, Hasbro. Don't we all? Moving over, we have kind of bobble-headed Cyclops. The head looks a little large here compared to the rest of the body. Again, this is reuse of the body that we saw previously in the VHS release, so kind of stoked for that. No chance for another Beast in Professor X. Oh, I'm pretty sure we'll be getting a Beast in Professor X in no time, Hoodlum. I gotta believe those will probably be deluxe figures down the road. The detail on her boots is an interesting choice. Oh, all the inlines and everything, and like her pouches up here. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very, very specific. Which with tooling and stuff the way that it is, kind of surprised me. Phantom Crow says not so easy. The only good Joseph body would be Gambit from the 3-pack. Exactly. The neck is too long on Cyclops. I don't know if it's the neck or if it's the. I think it's a combination of the neck and the head sitting high. Again, we'll see how this looks when it finally comes out. Because you flip it over here, it looks like it's sitting really high too. So I'm wondering if those are pretty early prototypes, maybe. No torso cut on Jean. True story. Jean is missing the blue below her belt. What? I'll go back and look later. Adam says, ended up with half off psych. He won solely over light up feature. MFX almost won. I do love that we're getting the blast feature. I do kind of wish you could pop off from the visor up so you could swap the lower facial expressions, because I think that'd be pretty dope. It does look like the same blast effect that we got with that X Factor Cyclops back in the day, though. No, that's okay, Adam. I've kind of figured what you were saying. Next up, Goblin Queen, Madeline Pryor. This was just a silly pose, and I thought it was funny. While it is not the scantily clad Inferno iconic version, it is a badass looking Goblin Queen that we can add to the shelf. Also, add to your Mutant X shelf if you want. Pretty damn cool looking. I like that she has the little green effects. And also comes with a little baby. Yes, that is reuse of the baby Hulkling with a new head and a repainted blanket that has apparently Xavier X's on it. Kind of cool. Her neck needs to be painted black. Why? I don't know. God damn it, Earl. I'm not highlighting that comment. And then the tease. Could it be a million different things? Yes. Could it be the Phoenix? Could it be Rachel as the Phoenix? Could it be Jean as the Phoenix? Dark Phoenix? Could it be any number of these? Yes, it could be. And I'm excited to see what it is. They never disappoint with those. I mean, the fun thing is they also know how to friggin' throw a curveball. How many of us were sitting there trying to figure out what the friggin' barrel was, and not a damn time did I see anybody say, you know what, I bet you it's Bonebreaker. Because you know what, if you did, good on you. But I call bullshit. And I love that figure. Yes, Dave is the Phoenix. That's the next Dave Wonder head sculpt variant. I'll cast it in transparent orange resin. It's Johnny Storm fart effect a little bit. I thought it was, but yeah. I don't believe you, Mitch. Watch, Mitch will find the clip where he says, I think it's Bonebreaker. Moving on. Going to the Walmart exclusive, not Cap. This is the Hail Hydra Cap, who comes with his funky shield and his funky costume. Again, that is going to be a Walmart exclusive coming up. Yeah. I found out that if I say that word on here, apparently I can get demonetized. So I'm trying not to say it. Nathan Summers is the baby, at least should be. Oh yeah, no, I'm hip crimson. Moving over to Falcap, can be a Target exclusive. Pretty stoked that we're finally getting the wings and the proper shield with Sam. Don't know if I'll grab it to replace mine because I customized one to look pretty much exactly like this. But stoked for those who don't have it in hand. Oh, if we get Hound Rachel made, maybe we'll get an Ahab. Oh man, an Ahab figure would be insane. Flame effect is a Rob Liefeld accessory. They'll hide some feet behind. Nice. Yeah, but again, look at that wingspan. That was definitely one of those things of seeing this on the stream going, wow, that's really, really impressive. Like, that's pretty cool that they're able to put those out there. I mean, I know it's one big chunk of, plastic, but surely they can't top it. But we'll come back around to that. Here's some pretty promo pictures of some of the other X-Men. We'll fly through these since we've already kind of looked at them. But again, head looks a little better, or seated a little better in the package. So we'll see where that lands. As a Cap fan, these are must-gets. That's fair. Madeline Pryor with Baby Cable. Jean Grey with all of the splayed open hands so she can do all that. Hey, would go great with Blue Marble. Very true. Uh, it is, Josh. It is. Um, but yeah, nothing that we haven't talked about already. There he is. This big, beautiful, deluxe angel figure coming in. This was one of the highlights of the stream for me. The wingspan is insane. This is one of my favorite angel costumes. Also, as brought up by about everybody else, there's a billion repaints that you can make with this, and easy head swaps. You can make this a myriad of different eras of angel, which I like. I'm sure we'll be getting this tossed out a bunch of times, so it'll be interesting. YouTube crowd, don't forget to. Oh, thank you, Shakes. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I am very, very excited for this figure. Angel's always been a favorite, so very excited for that. Oh, dude, Champions Era Angel. Like, I mean, there's so many different ways you can run with it. I'm for it all. What up, Forgivens? How's it going? Moving over to the Wolverine packs. Here we have card shuffling Wolverine. No, it's just a civilian Wolverine. I do like that he comes with the playing cards. I think that's pretty cool. Again, that'll be dope. Here we have Sabretooth on, I believe this is that big ass Venom body. So it is going to be a towering, towering figure. Loving the face sculpts too, the whited out eyes across the board. I love the little bit warmer brown as opposed to that really dark, rich brown that they had been using previously. And Angel wore the suit on the animated series very briefly. True. Yeah, this figure looks dope. I love that they shrank the render so that you can tell Logan is small. The claws look great though on this. I love that you have him with a full house. And I like the alternate sculpts. Although I do find it interesting. I just realized he has a black hat and a brown hat. Kind of cool. The civilian Logan should match up well with the Juggernaut, indeed. The two packs with all the figures people want with no figures no one asked for. I don't know. I think this is a great pack. I think this is the best pack that they revealed. This was always a favorite comic cover of mine. So you have Patch Wolverine, you have Grey Hulk. Always a fun, fun crossover. So very excited to see this one in hand again. This one has not gone up for sale yet. The two that went up for sale recently are the what was it? It was Wolverine and Sabretooth and Lilandra and Brood Wolverine are available right now in pretty much any of your favorite online retailers. There's Nightcrawler sneaking in. Looking fantastic. Executioner. There's Brood Wolverine. I did find it interesting. It looks like his jaw might be articulated. Kind of a cool little find. I like that they also textured the arms and whatnot, so it makes it just that little bit extra. It's gross. And Dave just made this with Indy. What? I mean, I did, but I think this is cool. Again, a messed up moment in X-Men history. So this is kind of cool. If you're a Wolverine collector, that's kind of a must get. How much you want to bet all these two packs go on clearance? I bet you most of them will. They mentioned the articulated jaw during the stream, but it was a quick comment. I missed that one. So and there's Lilandra. Looking fantastic. I love that she has her staff. The sculpt looks fantastic. I love this blue flowing cape. I can now retire my Silver Sable. I think the head came with Mystique back in the day. Kit bash that I put together with a Black Knight cape. Very excited to add an official Lilandra to the shelf. Oh, the patch of Wolverine is. Looking cool. I think this is great. I love that you can have them without the claws too. Also, this is the second different type of claws or third different type of claws that we've seen. Then we move over to Madripoor Fun, Wolverine and Psylocke. A badass look for Psylocke, not so much for Wolverine because he doesn't have his cool eyeshadow on. But also, again, the fourth type of claws that we got from these four two packs. There we go. I don't know. This looks badass. Why can't we get a figure of Wolverine from the time he was turned into an actual Wolverine? Or from when he went feral? Because that's my favorite. I don't know. There's still time. There's plenty of time. I bet you we get a whole another wave of these two packs. or a whole Wolverine vintage wave of some sort. Who knows? I thought this was Deathbird at first. I was disappointed it was Psylocke. I'm pretty sure this will end up being Deathbird eventually. His neck does look huge. Also, popping over, I don't remember if I covered this last week, but Hasbro and McFarlane Toys teaming up for Page Punchers should be fun. Mitch, I'm with you. A spacesuit Wolverine, especially if they did a homage to the vintage figure, I would absolutely love it. This is cool. I don't think we'll get anything substantial from it just because of Diamond holding the 7-inch Marvel license, and then we'll get the tiny little 3 and 3-inch, 2-inch Page Puncher figures. I don't know. Yeah, you do, Brio. I figured. Fingers crossed for you, man. Fingers crossed for you. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. Moving on. Mondo revealed, well, I guess Mondo revealed at PowerCon, and somehow I friggin' missed it. They're doing Disco Skeletor. So shout out to Pixel Dan for getting this absolutely ridiculous looking figure in 1/6 scale form. And he named it. It's Disco Skeletor. How freaking cool is that? Very, very excited. So are we going to get G.I. Joe Page Punchers? I believe we could get G.I. Joe, we could get Transformers, we could get Marvel. It'll be very interesting to see. I missed a comment. The Diamond license is all bullshit anyways, because those figures are mostly 8 to 13 inch. Disco Skelly lives. Like, look at that. Even with the little green fade at the jaw, the sparkliness, they even did a little vintage homage. I want a Masterverse version of the Skeletor, right? San Diego Comic-Con, here we come, I bet. Skeletor is one hip dude, right? He goes to the discotheques. Todd announced G.I. Joe and Transformers Page Punchers first. There we go. Also, he has pearlescent blue for his hands. Also, that is, I don't know why that hand just makes me uncomfortable. Just kind of funky. Disco Duck. Speaking of Masterverse, I want a 2000X Fire Armor Skeletor. That would be cool. All those samurai armors were dope. Moving over. NECA has been doing their 12 days of downloads. So if you want a fun checklist with a couple little Easter eggs, go check out NECA and sign up for the 12 days of downloads, because you can get some really fun checklists of all your favorite NECA lines. And for some odd reason, that one got pushed all the way down there. He seems more ready for Halloween than the disco. I don't know. I've been to some weird discos. Some features, I guess, for the Monsterizer. I don't know why these got pushed so far down. I do like that it has storage. We're backtracking a little bit. Sorry about that, because watch, I bet you we'll go back into 12 days of downloads. Boom, there we are. Bunches of toy tools. Again, nothing that we haven't seen. You have the Universal Monster figures, the movie figures from Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3, and then the Turtles in concert. Very cool. And then we move on to the Revoltech Arkham Knight Batman. And you know, I ain't mad. My good friend Sam, who I don't remember, I don't think he's actually gotten a chance to come on the channel before, but he's also Robo's arch nemesis. Fun fact, they're actually very good friends. But kayfabe, he had the Revoltech Batman with the billion jigsaw piece cape that just caused anger and frustration. And then it comes to this. And he's got a beautiful wired leather cape. And I put a lot of pictures in here because this cape looks fantastic. This figure looks fantastic. It's a Revoltech figure that isn't gappy as shit. What? I'm excited. I'm very excited. Will I get it? Probably not. Just space, funds, all that jazz. But look at that. That looks like a damn nice cape. So yeah, this one's going up pretty damn quickly, to my understanding, if not up already for pre-order. The Anti-Robo, does he have long flowing hair and clean shaven? Yes. Oh no, he has a mustache right now. Mustachioed young man. Look into his eyes. He will go like this. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Swappable faceplate. Bunch of hands, accessories, gadgets, all of the communicator pop-ups, interface out of range, airship stability control, scanning for data connection. I like this one. The password accepted and the security access panel hack device. Pretty damn cool. He does like flocking. I love the back of the package on that old Revoltech Batman. The verbiage is top notch. I think we're going to get a battle damage version of Arkham Knight Batman. Probably not. That's an I can't poo face. You would know, Mixie. Moving over, we have full power Frieza. Just looking yoked to the gills. Go get it. It is the SH Figure Arts line, so I'm sure it will pop up in a myriad of different online retailers and then eventually physical stores as well. So go get it. Moving over to the head scratchiest thing of Black Series announcements, we're getting a Super Battle Droid, which is dope, and then we're getting a Battle Droid with C-3PO's head on it, and no alternate head, because Hasbro hates money. This genuinely bewilders me. I am for it because a Super Battle Droid has been something that people have been wanting forever, but the normal Battle Droid with the 3PO head, why would you not just include a swappable head and then all of a sudden this becomes an army builder? And like a substantial army builder, because it's fucking Battle Droids. Like, that is just such an amazing opportunity that was blown. Yeah, that's a bummer. I have two. Okay, I keep saying, I don't collect Black Series. I don't collect Black Series yet. I have one and two Black Series figures. I doubled my Black Series figure collection in the last month. Wow. Notice that 3PO is listed first on the box. Yep, because he's a headliner, baby. Definitely a Rancor level decision on Hasbro's part. Yeah, decisions like this are what leads to more layoffs. Yeah. I don't even want to go into that because that's just a fucking bummer. You have Robo David Tennant. I do have Robo David Tennant. Moving over to 3-0, they are making Geralt of Rivia. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly because I am way behind on The Witcher and just wanted to put it out there. Yeah, you see what I did there, Super Spike. Headliner, see, you guys, yeah, different head. So you're saying no one wants an army of 3POs? Not of that 3PO. The set is I think 55 for the 2-pack. They'll single release that Super Droid sooner than later. I don't think it'll be what. Sorry, Geralt. My bad. Geralt. Looks badass. Great looking figure again, coming soon from 3-0. I believe the pre-orders have already gone up. Although this one head sculpt, I see it, but I also see a lot of Jared Leto in it. Kind of weird. But yeah, it's also going to your Witcher. The 2-pack is literal kick to the nuts to all Black Series collectors. Yeah, I don't get it. But yeah. Excuse me. That wraps up the news, potentially, for 2023. It's pronounced gyro sandwiches. Wait to see Cavill in Space Marine armor. Ooh, fingers crossed. Yeah, like I said, guessing we're not going to see much more toy news before Christmas. So we'll see what next week brings. We'll see where energies are at. Might pop on for a little late night toy talk. We'll see where the energy levels are at. Anyways, I got two young kids who are going to be running around screaming their heads off for Christmas, and I am more than stoked for that. Oh, Shaggy, thank you for posting that. Shaggy is once again participating in the Polar Plunge. So go check out that link. I've posted it a couple different times and a couple different places. So make sure to go over there and check it out and give if you can. And if you can't, share the link. The donations are still live for Extra Life as well. I am trying to figure out one more thing to do because we broke 9,000 and I'm proud as punch of that. But we're only 600 away from 10. So we'll see. maybe we'll get something crazy going before year's end for that. But rest of the week, tonight I will be on over on the Patreon Discord after I hop off here for a little bit while I'm doing some work here in the studio. Tomorrow night, Chop and Shop. Matt and I will be here. We'll be working on a bunch of different things. I have a couple of really fun projects that I will be working on. And of course, I cannot reach any of them right now. But I can say one of them is very, very holiday themed. I will be working on a diorama for an Ebenezer Scrooge figure from the Muppet Christmas Carol. So I'll be working on that tomorrow night, live right here on the Dave Wonder channels. And then Wednesday, the last, will that be the last Grippin' and Rippin' of the season or of the year? No, we have one more Grippin' and Rippin'. So Grippin' and Rippin', Wednesday night, gonna be fun. I have some fun folks stopping on by as per usual, so make sure to check that out. Yeah, all the Santa Dave heads are shipped, ready to roll. So keep an eye out for that. For the 5 that grabbed them, congratulations! Thank you for the support. Appreciate y'all. Oh, Brio says I missed the first half. Did we talk about Robo's whoosh exit? Not really, because there's not a lot to talk about. I'm really excited for both Robo and Phoebes to go out and do their own thing. They're both amazing people, and I am very lucky to count them among my friends. And I cannot wait to see what's next. So, yeah, congratulations to them on a new adventure. And yeah, stay tuned. It'll be good. Yeah, I'm gonna pop over to the COJ Discord again, patreon.com/DaveWonder. Join for $1 a month. You get access to the Discord. I'm on there. I'm giving away stuff all the time, hanging out, shooting the shit. You'll see Casting Cave, Bill Maru, a bunch of us just hanging out in the video chat every so often. So yeah, scope that out. And yeah, on X at Dave Wheeler, on Instagram at the Dave Wheeler. You can like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Please do support the channel. I want to keep growing this thing because we're under 2,000. I'm under 2,000 subscribers right here on the channel right now. And you know what? Under 2,000 subscribers, I raised damn near $10,000 this year for charity. And I just want to keep adding to that total because damn it, y'all are awesome. The COJ provides, as I like to say. Thank you, everybody, for stopping on by, being a part of the conversation, and just having a fun time. Throw a like on the video, hit the bell notification, all that fun stuff. Yeah, find me on social media. I'll be around. I'm going to pop over to the Discord for a little bit while I get a little bit of work done in here. And yeah, much love from Minnesota, and good night. And thank you, Mitch, for being the mod with the most. Santa Claus. I don't know. I was trying to think of something funny to say. Good night, everybody. Happy holidays in case I don't see you before. Good night.